Hello everybody, and welcome to a game called Berrywitched. Berrywitched is a visual novel that's all cute and cuddly and girly, so there's obviously gonna be no horror, no screaming, no crying, no sadness. But just berries and a witch. What could go wrong? Warning, this game contains violence, mild gore, mentions of suicide, mentions of self-harm, killing, and death. Viewer discretion is about. See? It's all nice. All good. All perfect. There's no horror in this video at all. Let's go. Well, there is, so, if you guys are sensitive to those topics, please, look out for yourself, and don't watch it if you don't think you get it. I'll go on with the video now. Where I grew up, the folklore surrounding our neighboring forest. Oh my God, hold on. Where I grew up, the folklore surrounding our neighboring forest was always filled with such intrigue. Bruh. Oh, what some of us would give to enter that endless maze of trees, bushes, and a fog so thick it tricks your eyes. Why would we give anything to do that? Not many children were allowed to go in by themselves, and many legends we heard helped deter us from the woods. I hope no children were allowed to go in by themselves. Not many of them, so some of them were allowed? What? One of the most prominent ones claimed that any living creature that found themselves lost within the forest was destined to die. Well, we're all kind of destined to die, so I don't know. The urban legend was only really used by parents to scare kids out of going into the woods on their own. But there have been real reports of people going missing inside these woods, never to be seen again. What drew the kids into these woods in the first place? The answer is, surprisingly, another urban legend! Whoa! Rumor has it that a powerful witch lives deep within the forest, hidden amongst the trees and the wildlife. She is said to have the power to bring one's deepest desires to fruition. What kid wouldn't dream of endless riches, popularity, or success? Your deepest desires were awfully promising. However, getting lost while trying to find the witch and succumbing to the forest is a legend. The thought was terrifying. As I grew up, my fear of the woods grew less and less. I'm not afraid of what lies beyond these trees anymore. What lies beyond? There are many paths to avoid this fate, yet some seem to lead in circles, or just bring you nowhere. It's infuriating when you're trying to get it to one place, only to be back where you started. That rumor, it echoed in my mind as I wandered aimlessly for what seemed to be hours. My legs were growing weak from the bumpy path I walked on. I am calm. I am fine. Everything will be fine. Despite saying these things to myself, I noticed my hands were shaking. I was lost. Lost deep in the woods. Damn these winding paths. Choosing to heed my legs' request for rest, I sat down against a tree nearby. The cold, thick air felt almost refreshing as I sat there. Over time, my eyes beckon for rest as well, and I comply with their demands. My vision slowly fades to black. Hello? Hello? Are you alright there? I hear a feminine voice call out to me. My eyes still closed, I felt a sharp pain in my hand. A headache? My body felt in a different position from where I last left it. I could feel the cool grass beneath my head, but I don't remember laying down. I opened my eyes to finally greet the mysterious voice. Oh, it's you! Oh, you're okay, thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. A girl with bright pink hair and an even brighter disposition met my gaze. She was hovering over my body, kneeling next to me. Hovering? She was hovering? Like a hoverboard? What's she doing up there? Get her down! Was she floating? Her smile felt warm and comforting. She emitted the smell of freshly baked bread and strawberries. Ooh. The more I thought, the worse the pain in my head became. Ow. I groaned in pain. Again. We're talking about this pain a lot, man. Slowly gathering the strength to stand up once more. Oh, careful there. Here, let me help you. The girl held onto my arm and supported me as I stood up. My legs still ached and my head hurt, but nothing bad seemed to happen to me. Right there would be no chance of these silly legends being true. I look over at her, noticing her fancy attire. What an odd girl. What was she doing out here in the forest dressed like that? I suppose I shouldn't judge her so harshly. Her dress is cute, and she did help me wake up after all. Thank you. Who are you? Oh, my name is Strawberry. I run a bakery not too far from here. What's your name, friend? Oh, I have to put my name? My actual name? Okay. My name is Mew. It's nice to meet you. But did you say your name was Strawberry? Well, my name is Mew. Her name's Strawberry. It goes together perfectly. My name is Strawberry because I'm the Strawberry Witch, silly. Regardless, it's nice to meet you, Mew. Wait, did she just say witch? A witch? Excuse me. We don't allow witches in my videos. Get out of here. I'm joking. She didn't appear to be the more spiritual kind. She looked more like riding broomsticks, making potions. That kind of witch? Wait. She didn't appear to be the more spiritual kind? What is that supposed to mean, bro? This writing, man. This writing's a little clunky for me. Or perhaps, was she the witch that I heard in legends all those years ago? Golly, you look really worn out. Say, how about you come and rest in my bakery for a while? You must be thirsty. I can get you something lovely to drink on the house. Is it alcohol? I'll take it. Oh, I get a choice? Hold on a second. Now this is where the saving comes. I don't know. Where I'm from, we don't really have witches. How can I trust you? Strawberry looked a bit dejected for my answer. I almost felt bad, but it was good to be cautious regardless of how sweet someone seems. There was a part of her that was very alluring. Internally, my inner child had hoped she was the witch from the legend. However, I couldn't forget the other superstition of all those who become lost in the forest are destined to die. Could this all be some elaborate trick, I wonder? Oh, I promise I'm not like all those horrible fairy tales. I'm a strawberry witch. My magical specialty is anything with strawberry related. Well, anything, say. My blood is red, strawberries are red. You could see the correlation, right? I should go. Although, I also use my magical abilities to help my plants and make lovely sweet treats that inspire the world, the forest. Or unless you have a shipping company out there, because I don't think you inspire in the whole world. Or I just inspire parts of the forest. Hey! Yeah, she's honest. Good. Probably not for now, though. I'm really not dangerous. Honest. I'm only trying to help, Mew. I suppose she does have a point. She really doesn't seem like a threat, if only a bit odd. I have to admit, a part of me was a tad disappointed that she wasn't the witch of the legends. I suppose that's what I get for still believing in childish things like that, huh? It's not really like I had anything better to do anyways. I came into this forest for a reason, but a break from my journey when it hurt. Why did I come into the forest? I thought it was to seek the witch. If I found the witch that they're talking about, then that's the whole point, right? Alright, thank you. I'll come with you. Her eyes lit up at my response as she imagined how she was going to cut me up and kill me when I walked in her door. It's almost as if she hadn't had a willing customer in a long time. Oh, a willing customer, you say? Well, thank you, thank you. I promise you won't regret this. Here, it's right this way. The witch enthusiastically led me through the winding paths of the forest. She appeared as though she knew every tree, bush, and rock like the back of her hand. As we walked, one question lingered in my mind. Why would you build a bakery in a supposedly cursed forest? Surely it must be bad business to set up a shop out where people are too scared to go. Maybe that's where her witchy magic kicked in. Perhaps she has her own reasons that I simply can't see yet. I tried to rationalize answers to each question that kept invading my head. My thoughts kept me so preoccupied that it was frankly a shock to me when we had arrived at the location. What the? The house Strawberry led me to appeared to be made entirely out of cake, with a sugary frosting on top of the candy-scented rooftop. It looked absolutely delectable. The appearance would be any child's greatest dream. A very creative, imaginative child with a particular sweet tooth, that is. Not particularly, just a particular sweet tooth. Was it real? This all felt like an entirely different world. It was almost as if I had stepped foot into a fairy tale. Walking through fields of strawberry bushes and closer to the house, I could see a sign that read, "The Strawberry Witch's Bakery." Ta-da! Here we are! What do you think of the exterior, Mew? It took me so long to perfect my magic in order to make everything this cute. It looks amazing. Is that real cake? Is it edible? I'm gonna ask this. Is that... Yeah. I asked this out of curiosity alone. Totally not because being out in the forest all by myself made me hungry. Eek! No, it's not real. Not real at all. It's just a totally normal bakery made of normally bakery materials. Then what are those said materials, Strawberry? If you knew, you would say specific things. So it's please don't eat my house. Strawberry smoked in a panicked voice and began to fidget with her apron. The house was totally edible. She's a really bad liar. Still, I felt bad, so I decided to give her this at least. Right. Totally inedible. Gotcha. Anyway, why don't I show you inside? The witch quickly guided me inside, whether that was an attempt to keep me from eating the house, or simply because she felt awkward and wanted to move on from the topic. I'll never know, because I'm dead. It was probably a mix of both options. A warm rush of air brushed past my face, and upon entering the door of the bakery, the smell of fresh baked goods welcomed me further into the house. This is so cute! Whoever did the art for this, I love it. Yes, give me that strawberry art. So adorable. It was Obviously apparent, the strawberry theme resonated inside the building as well. Everything from the bright lights to the chairs, even the rug was shaped like a strawberry pattern. That is so cute. I love, they even had the little cakes up here. Oh my god. And this, oh, I love this. Whoever did this, thank you. I'm sorry, this is just very pleasant visuals for me. The walls separated the front counter from the seating area were also made of strawberries. I didn't think they could grow vertically. No, I'm certain with the way they appeared on the wall, it shouldn't be possible. I frankly wasn't sure whether to be impressed or concerned about what I was getting myself into. Croissants, cakes, cookies, and more stocked the shelves, many shapes and sizes. They all made my mouth water. Surprisingly, not all the baked goods my host had displayed were made of strawberries. So it's good to have some variety, I suppose. Can I get you something to drink? I quite recommend our strawberry milk. Oh, and our strawberry lemonade. Those are the best. I love strawberry lemonade. You intrigue me. Give me some of that. Ah, so much variety. Only strawberry drinks. This girl was kind of funny with her extreme theming. Yes! Strawberry lemonade. It's probably got poison in it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna pass out soon. But I'll take it. Can I have some strawberry lemonade? Honestly, strawberry lemonade sounded not only sweet, but refreshing. I could really use that after such a long walk through the forest. Yes, of course. Go make yourself comfy, Mew. I'll be right back. With that, Strawberry pranced into the kitchen, humming a soft tune as she left, as she's thought about killing me multiple times throughout her journey, and she's finally getting to do it. I took a moment to observe the room a bit closer before sitting down, and my gaze landed on a spiral staircase in the corner of the room. Vines of strawberries wrapped themselves gently around the hand railing, ripe and fresh as all the strawberries around. I looked up curiously to see where the stairs may lead. In the corner of my eye I could spot what seemed to be a bed. So she lived here as well. It's a bit odd to have the staircase to your room right in the middle of your bakery. I could hear her humming, getting closer. She must almost be back by now. Wanting to avoid looking like a snoop, I took a seat. She joined me shortly after, sitting across from me. Here you go. You must be thirsty, she said, setting down my drink of choice in front of me. I took a sip almost immediately. The cool, refreshing taste of strawberry lemonade immediately regenerated some of the energy I'd lost. Thank you. This was awfully kind of you. I'm gonna pass out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, don't mention it. I live to serve. She laughs melodically, saying the live to serve bit in an almost goofy, over fancy voice. Just please let me know if you need anything else, okay, Mew? After all, she smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was admittedly nice to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to this feeling. Our conversation slowly melted into silence. I should probably think of something to say. Can you tell me more about yourself? I'll say, sure. I have been curious to learn more about the witch. I feel like I've only gotten short tidbits or vague information thus far. Huh? Me? Honestly, I'm a bit more curious to learn about you. There really isn't much to me, honestly. I just make videos and I just do my job, and there's it, nothing else. Oh, that's not true, sugar. I can tell you have a really sweet soul. I see it in the glint of your eyes. You can see my sweet soul in the glint of my eyes. What an amazing talent, honestly. There's a spark in there, unlike any I've ever seen before. That's what you tell all your victims, don't you? despite the fact I was sure she was just saying that to be nice. I couldn't help but smile softly as the girl spoke. You, too. You're too kind, truly. She had just met me, but she was so nice to me I didn't understand why. Enough about me. Let's go back to you. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. My hobbies are pretty obvious. I love baking and gardening with all of my heart, especially baking anything that has anything to do with strawberries. Strawberries are your favorite fruit, I'm guessing? What? No! It's oranges! Who would have thunk? Just kidding. Oh, okay. She was doing the haha funny joke. She was making a joke. I admit it. You had me in the first half. Strawberry. I let out a small chuckle at her humor. It was cute. She was cute. What else? Although I'm a strawberry witch, I'm still practicing new kinds of magic every day. Like recently, I've been really interested in the magic of granting wishes. Huh? Just like the legend? Maybe she is this witch I heard about after all. I mean, I don't think she can grant wishes that aren't strawberry related at this point. That's not all it, though. I'll admit, it is a little strange, but I've been working on a magic that can bring things to life in a whole new way. Like reanimating the dead. You mean like necromancy? Which is really freaking cool. Oh, it's actually a bit more embarrassing than that. Embarrassing? How can bringing things to life be embarrassing? That sounds freaking awesome. Here, this actually reminds me, I have a present for you. It's your death! I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it at this point. Excitement burst through me, through her voice as she spoke, abruptly standing up from her seat. Wait right here. She's gonna kill me. She ran off, leaving me alone to question what was happening. A present? For me? But why? Once again, she had just met me. I didn't understand the reasons for her kindness. It's not often I have presents stored away for random strangers I meet in the woods, so this is a little too much too soon. This is too much too soon moment. Strawberry came back with a small pink box wrapped in a light green ribbon. Plopping it down in front of me, she gave me an excited smile. Go on, open it. It's for you. Hesitantly, I opened the gifted box to reveal. Da 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 da. Is this a plushie? Haha, no, silly. That's a straw bunny. They're a mix of bunny and a strawberry. One of my most recent creations with life magic. Interesting. Oh! Oh no! Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna save here too. Definitely gonna accept this gift and not eat a living being. Hi little buddy. I smiled warmly and pet the straw bunny's head with one finger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, this is so cute! They're awfully adorable, huh? Thank you, Strawberry. I'll take good care of them. Strawberry looked happier than ever after seeing me and her straw bunny getting along. You better take good care of them, Mew. I'm trusting you. Oh! They like you so much already. A tiny straw bunny curled up nicely within my hand, making themselves comfortable. They were so tiny, I was afraid of accidentally crushing or hurting them. It's so cute! Hey Mew, this is a little unrelated, but hypothetically, if you could wish for anything, what would you wish for? I froze in the moment. My wish? My greatest desire? For me, personally, it's money. It's something I can only accomplish on my own. I wouldn't ask that of you. Her delight expression fell. The disappointment in her eyes was immeasurable. I'm sorry. I really should get going. Here, I really appreciate it, but you should probably keep little buddy here. No! Why am I suddenly backing away from the situation? She's being so nice, and she gave us Straw Bunny. This is all part of the trap, isn't it? Strawberry clung to my thumb, but I managed to pry them off and set them down on the table. A sad smile arose on my face. I was going to miss both of them, but I knew I shouldn't stay. What do I have that's so freaking important? Well, wait. It's dangerous out in the woods at this time. Why not stay for the night? I have extra... I cut her off before she could finish speaking. No, really, I need to go. I have something I came out here to do. I'm awfully sorry. I'm out of here. Please don't go. Thank you again for everything, Strawberry. Goodbye! I got out of my seat and made my way to the exit, but suddenly I felt something hit me hard in the back of my head, knocking me out instantly. I knew it. But that's what you get for turning your back on her, and two, just trying to leave like nothing happened. Trying to leave like you didn't meet a magical strawberry bunny that she gifted you. What the hell is wrong with my character? My head. Why is this always a pain in my head? Yeah, I don't understand that. Every horror game talks about, oh my god, it's my head, it hurts so much. Maybe they feel like that's the most dramatic thing to say. I don't know. Maybe they think like, head pain, that's like the worst pain you can have. I did get hit in the back of the head, so I understand why my head hurts now. But my head hurt before as well, and we mentioned that like a lot. But it's always the head in all of these horror games. There are other parts of the body, right? You could, like, get your leg cut off or something. Come on. We can really think outside the box here. Outside of the head box, please. I'm sorry to go on a rant. The game brought it up, okay? I'm gonna blame the game for that. My head. Waking myself up, I noticed I wasn't in the bakery anymore. I was looking right at a bed, in a room covered with strawberry-themed furniture and wallpaper. Despite not being inside the bakery, the room smelled greatly of freshly baked bread and strawberries. This had to be Strawberry's room, no doubt in my mind. Even more alarming, however, was the large vines that were wrapped tightly around my entire body, vines with strawberries growing off of them. What the hell was going on here? Why would Strawberry do this to me? God damn it, that's what I get for trusting a stranger. Was she going to kill me? Or was she going to use me for some weird magic stuff I didn't understand? All I knew was that I had to escape. I had to get out of here before she came back to get me. I struggled against the vines, only barely managing to pry one of my hands out with its fruit-scented grasp. That's when I heard a familiar sound come from the stairs. "Wawa! Little buddy!" I whispered, as they waddled closer to where I was tied up. "Any chances you could help me out of this?" The tiny strawberry bunny looked around from side to side, observing the room. I watched them as they hopped up onto the nightstand and used their tiny hands to push over a basket. The crash of the basket wasn't that loud, thankfully. 2 items caught my attention that were within reach of my fruit-free hand. I only had time to use one. I had to think fast. Oh. This is a good place to save as well. I'll get the diary first. I grabbed the diary without thinking. Something in my gut told me that there would be some sort of information, some sort of answer, something at all that would help me make sense of all this. With my single hand, I began flipping through the pages. I always have a tendency to go through the persuasion route, so I'm trying. Strawberry's Diary. Day 1. I finally did it. I proved myself enough with my magic to be sent to a special mission. They told me that I'm finally ready to fulfill my purpose. I'm finally ready to make a good impact on the world. I'm bringing this diary with me to help fill out all my fun adventures. Apparently I'm being sent to some sort of pocket dimension. They said it'll be just me for a while, but I know how to garden and bake, so at least food won't be an issue. I asked them what the purpose of the pocket dimension was, and they said that people with great desires often find themselves lost in forces like these. They get sent here, and my job is to help them fulfill their true desires. I'm not sure how good I'll be at fulfilling desires. I'm just a strawberry witch after all. But I won't let anyone down. I want to fulfill my purpose no matter what. I'll bring a few books about wish granting to study up on. I could really use any help I can get. I'm sure I'll find some way to help the others, right? Day 5. I absolutely love my little bakery. So far, no one has come yet, but I search every edge of the woods, edge of the pocket world, just in case pretty often. I'll admit, I'm getting a little anxious out here by myself. I really hope that these people's desire sweet treats. They never did tell me what's supposed to happen after I help the people. I guess they'll just wander back into the forest and find their way out? I don't know. I'm sure I'll update this more if I find the answer. Day 16. Someone finally came! A girl, a kind and pretty girl. She and I talked in my bakery for a while, and I gave her absolutely every treat her heart desired. It was so lovely talking to another person after such a long, long time. I'm really going to miss her. She went back into the woods just now. I offered to let her stay longer, but she said she couldn't. She looked exasperated and despondent. There was a complicated look in her eye. I didn't quite understand. I hope I helped her. I did everything correctly, right? Day 17. Oh my God. Oh God. The girl, why? I found her by the lake. She had, oh God. She drowned! She's not alive anymore! Here, one moment turned into absolutely nothing but an empty shell the next. What do I do? They didn't prepare me for this. Day 20. I'm starting to feel a little bit better after all this. I'm sure it was an accident, right? I did everything I could. I just need to look forward. Tomorrow's another day, and I'm going to help many people. I still hear the girl's voice sometimes. I only talked to her once, but I miss her dearly. What happens if I can't help anyone? It's my job, my true purpose. I'm supposed to help these people fulfill their desires. I just have to keep trying. Day 42. Why? Why does this keep happening? I'm really starting to freak out here. 3 new people have come and gone. None of them stayed for long. All of them, I found, all of them. All of their bodies decaying in different places. In different ways. One of them stabbed himself so many times, it felt impossible to count. The stench of blood staked so much into the dirt. I can still smell it sometimes, walking past that area. Besides, the girl in the lake, I met another girl, equally kind, but I found her body covered in so many cuts and scars. She bled out far before I had any chance to get to her. The other hung themselves. I still remember seeing their silhouette through the trees. It was a horrifying sight. Even more disturbing was how their bodies swung side to side with each gentle breeze. There's no one else out there. There wasn't any mistake. This was on purpose. I'm gonna throw up. Day 89. I haven't been able to help anyone. Not a single person. It all ends up the same way. No matter what I do or what I give them, the people always leave. This pocket dimension, they sent me to a suicide forest. Everyone's greatest desires is to die. I found the most recent customer's suicide note to prove it, saying exactly how all they wanted in this world was to die. I've worked on trying to practice magic outside of my expertise. I haven't had luck yet, but I'm getting desperate. Something, anything to make them stay. Anything to keep them alive and out of the forest. Day 136. Is it my fault? I keep trying harder and harder to make staying more appealing to them, to make being alive more attractive, even just for one more day. Nothing works. Am I destined to be a failure of a witch? I keep studying up more and more on wish granting. However, it's so difficult to get a clear grasp on. This is nothing like growing strawberries. It's so lonely out here in the forest. I've started making small creatures just to have someone to talk to who I won't find dead the following day. I've tried just making bunnies, but my magic, I just have to keep trying. We don't know. It's so tired. I've lost track of all the days. It's been so long since I last even wrote in here. For a while, I couldn't bear to even leave my bakery. I was terrified of something horrible happening, scared of seeing something terrible. I feel terrified every day of waking up and seeing someone new, someone I cared about gone from this world. It is true that every person that steps foot into this bakery I care about. I keep thinking that maybe if I try harder, if I'm nicer, if I give them anything they want, possibly things will be different. Maybe they'll stay. But maybe I'm just being selfish here. But I want them to stay because I want them to stay alive. Or I do want them to stay because of lonely desperation. I haven't been able to save a single person. I don't even think I'm that good of a person anymore myself. If I was a good person, things would be different. I would be able to prevent all this, but I can't. I can't do anything right. It all feels out of my control. My mental state is worsened by the day. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I'm getting desperate. Jeez, what a story. That actually took a turn I didn't expect, and I'm really happy about that. The page after that was ripped out. I closed the book. I had read enough. So that's why I'm in this predicament. Some relief overcame me as I realized she wasn't out for blood. It seemed like the exact opposite. She was trying to prevent another death, even if her methods of doing so were a bit flawed. My deepest desire, my reason for coming here. She was right. Despite that, what I said in the past, I got lost in the forest on purpose. I had full intentions of ending my life from the moment I stepped into this pocket dimension. I've always clung onto these superstitions subconsciously. That they always brought me back to childhood, back to a time when things were easier. Now everything was a mess. Everything felt so hopeless, so out of my control. Strawberry's words in her diary, they resonated with me deeply. I can't put her through this again. No matter what I feel about my worthless life, she doesn't deserve to see another corpse. I gently put the book down. The second I heard humming coming from the spiral staircase. Strawberry. Wah-wah-wah! Oh, you're awake! Straw Bunny! You're here too. Golly, I'm awfully sorry about this. I just kind of panicked in them. Well, I didn't want you to get hurt out there, so I didn't really think this through. Strawberry, it's okay. Do you think you can undo these vines? Well, I would really love to do that for you, Mew, but I can't risk you leaving out into the forest. Please understand, it's not safe out there. I had no intentions of going into the forest. Strawberry looked a bit taken aback by my response. Huh? But I thought you... Forgive me, but I read your diary while I was gone. Huh? You've been truly kind to me, Strawberry. You've done nothing but show your kindness to others, but the world has only shut you out. I know how that feels. Strawberry looked down at the floor as I spoke. You've forgotten how to be kind to yourself, though. Others people's lives aren't your responsibility, and I hate those assholes who put you here knowing what would happen to you. Why are you saying this to me? I should be saying this to you. You came into this forest for a reason, but you've done nothing but be kind to me and Straw Bunny. You're even trying to comfort me now when I did horrible things to you. She started to tear up. You're so much more kind than you'll ever know. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve any of this. I may not know much about you, but whatever happened in your life to bring you to this place, I am so sorry. I am sorry for making you stay. Strawberry lifted her hand, and as she did, the vines retracted and let me loose from the grip. I stood up and pulled Strawberry into a tight hug. Who knows the last time either of us had one, but we both needed one. I felt her shakily hug me back, crying into my shoulder. I'm not going anywhere, I think. I think I'll stay here for a while, if that's okay. No, I shouldn't force you to. You're not forcing me to. I want to. That's understandable, though, if you rather I'd not. No! No, I really would love to have you stay for as long as you desire. If that is, what you desire. I smiled and pulled away from the hug, Strawberry slowly calming down and wiping the tears away from her face. What I desire? I think what I desire now is the company of someone like Strawberry. Someone who understands. Maybe bit by bit, things could get better for the both of us. At least for now. We wouldn't have to be alone. Haha. Mew, you're gonna eat all of our decorations! It had been quite a while since I moved in with Strawberry. And the Straw Bunnies. I can't exactly remember how long, though, since doing so. I've noticed her mood greatly improve. She's taught me how to bake and garden, and for me, I taught her about folklore and superstitions of different cultures. Ooh, that's kind of cool to learn and know. I even watched her magic blossom and improve. She can grant small wishes with ease now. We've seen people come and go through the bakery. Some of them didn't have the happiest of endings, but we kept trying. Strawberry, at least, doesn't have to carry the burden alone, and she's doing a better job of not taking responsibility for it either. She has hope that one day things will be different. I'll admit her optimism has rubbed off on me. Hello, Earth to Mew! You're dozing off again. Sorry. Well, hey, if you're that worried about me eating too many strawberries, then you should stop growing such tasty ones. She laughed, her sweet, melodical laugh. I'm glad you like them. Just make sure we have enough to decorate all the cakes, okay? Alright, I guess I will stop. Life wasn't going to get any easier. I still think about why I originally came here from time to time. But slowly, I think things will be okay. Things will be okay for the both of us. Ending 5 of 5! The good ending! Yay! That's what I was setting off to do in my life. Yes! Art, character, story, and writing by Smile Straw Bunny. Nice. I love the art. The art's great. It wasn't so much about grammatical error. It's, well, there were a couple, like one especially particularly, but what I can really say is there are a couple of things that, like, you don't need in writing, and because you already said those things, so if you keep repeating it, it's like, yeah, I get it, okay, your head hurts. But, you know, we're all learning, we're all improving. I'm gonna just load the game and go back. And now I'm gonna die. Here we go! I feel bad. What an odd choice for a snack. Making a strawberry look more like a bunny was certainly creative, I'll give her that. The texture seemed much harder than regular strawberry, though, so perhaps it would be easier to eat it in small pieces. Oh no. Tearing apart the strawberry, I noticed strawberry's smile fall. I could have sworn I heard a high-pitched squeak, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I was quite hungry after all. The witch had an expression that I now registered as complete discomfort and disgust after putting a small piece of strawberry into my mouth. What are you? The taste, it was exquisite, sweeter than absolutely anything I ever had before. Wow, strawberry, this is amazing! I spoke my praise, albeit with my mouth slightly full. Strawberry wasn't looking too well. I'll be right back. She quickly rushed off to the kitchen. I felt like I did something to cause her discomfort. I should follow after her, just in case. No, where is it? I saw Strawberry frantically opening every drawer and cupboard inside the kitchen, looking for something desperately. She even opened a massively sized oven, looking inside of it. God, dummy! Why would it be in the oven? I approached her closer as she continued her search. Strawberry, what's wrong? Stay back, please. Tears were streaming down her face. She looked as if she had witnessed a murder. I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sorry? How could you do that to a living, breathing creature? I trusted you. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Strawberries are meant to be eaten. The witch, its expression, suddenly became more blank. No, more shocked feels most appropriate here. It was just a snack, right? Honestly, they were delicious. You should consider selling those in your bakery. I've never had anything more delectable in my life. I was caught off guard mid-sentence when Strawberry grabbed the sides of my arms. She was strong, much stronger than she looked. Her grip was hurting me. Strawberry? Before I knew it, she began pushing me, backing me into a corner. With one giant push, she threw me into her oven. The fire scorched my skin immediately, putting my body in a complete shock. I could smell my flesh burning off of me. Soon would be nothing but a burnt corpse. I struggled to get out of the oven, get out of the fire. Everything was so hot, so unbearably hot. I screamed in excruciating pain as the fire consumed me more and more. Slowly, Strawberry closed the oven, ending with a 5. Wicked witch. Don't eat the strawberry bunnies. They're too cute anyway. I feel bad if I do. I'm gonna get the garden shears now. The garden shears were the obvious choice for my escape. I grabbed them without hesitation and started cutting each vine until I could worm my way out. Wah! Shh, come on, little bunny. Without thinking, I scooped the straw bunny into my arms and carefully snuck down the spiral staircase. Within each step, I feared more what could happen if I get caught. I still didn't know why Strawberry had knocked me out, but she could be planning anything. I sure as hell wasn't going to stick around to see what she planned. Creeping down into the main bakery, a million thoughts of panic rushed through my mind. In the distance, I could hear the soft humming of my captor. It appeared to be coming from the kitchen. I tiptoed through the bakery to the door, my heart beat increasing in speed. I froze in place upon opening the door, forgetting that these types of stores have bells attached to their doors. The humming in the distance stopped in an instant. I didn't have time to be careful anymore. I bolted through the door and into the woods, running through the fields of strawberries. I briefly glanced behind me for a moment. The sight I saw was certainly less than pleasant. Those eyes of hers, they looked unlike anything I've ever seen. She looked like a true monster. Mew, you can't hide, Mew. Uh-oh. She chased after me as I ran through the trees. I tried to lose her within the winding paths of the forest. I clung onto Strawberry Bunny for dear life. The sweat that emanated from my palms didn't help, however. Wawa? Straw Bunny cried out, losing grip on my hands themselves. The poor creature managed to slip out of my hands, rolling far, far behind me into the bush. I stopped for a moment to try and recollect them, but fear coursed through my veins upon hearing the footsteps getting closer. How was she so insanely fast? It was terrifying. I was being chased by someone with abilities I didn't even understand. I'm so sorry, little buddy, I whispered before running, like my life depended on it. My life did depend on it. My legs were still sore from earlier, but I had to push through. I couldn't let her catch me. Not like this. At one point, I had ran so much, I was certain that I had lost her. I looked behind me once more to be sure. I felt relieved for a moment, but the relief was short-lived as I felt my feet stumble over a rock. Immediately knocking me unconscious, I slammed my head against the dirt path. Wow. Just had to fall like in every horror movie, didn't you, Mew? Hello? Hello, are you alright there? Any 4 or 5. The loop. Oh, so she might have been the one killing all these people after all. Interesting. This girl might seem strange, but God, I was thirsty. I had no idea how long I'd been out here. Something to drink sounded so good right now. The allure that came from my inner child wanted me to believe she was the witch from the legend. The reason I came to the forest was should wait a little longer. Besides, she didn't seem like a threatening type of person. Thank you, I would love that. But first, can you tell me more about what you mean by a witch like you? Oh, silly me. You probably don't have people like me where you're from. I am a strawberry witch. My magic is centered around strawberries, plants, and all things sweet. I use my magic to make lovely treats in hope of making people smile. So, no broomsticks? No granting someone's greatest desire either? Her answer was a little disappointing. Still, I couldn't help but feel like there was something greater beneath the surface. No. Although, I suppose I could make a strawberry fly if I worked hard on it. Yeah, this girl was harmless, at least. It's gonna come from these, the new ending. It looks amazing! Perfection of magic? This rang as more perfection in general. The details were exquisite. It could be seen with every aspect of the house that love and care was put into it. Wow, it looks amazing. Did you make all this? A delighted expression appeared on Strawberry's face. Well, partly. The building was already there. I just used my magic to decorate it in sweet things. Still, decorating all of this is really impressive. You should be proud of yourself. After saying those words, I noticed the witch swaying from side to side in a dreamy-like manner. She was giggling to herself. I leaned down to observe the bushes closer, as she was in her bubbly state. What healthy strawberries. I was no gardener, but every strawberry here seemed ripe and well taken care of. Not even a single bug bite could be seen on them, which was odd considering it was a forest. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any animals around here. Surely a place like this would attract them, wouldn't it? I stood up once more and snapped out my thoughts once I heard Strawberry's giggles subside. I'm so glad you like it. I'm sure you'll love the inside as well. I felt a sudden tug on my arm from the little lady, and quickly realized she was dragging me inside the bakery. She must really be excited about all this, huh? This seems really a naive thinking. Like, I like how when you, like, do different options, it changes your whole entire sense of thought, too. Oh, what detail. How great. I love this already. I don't want anything, thanks. I don't think I want anything, thanks. I spoke with a cold expression that caused Strawberry's smile to fall. Huh? But wasn't that the reason we came here in the first place, to get you something to drink? A mysterious, self-proclaimed lich inviting me into her house and offers me a drink, hoping for nothing in return? She may appear nice, but this was too suspicious. If she put something in the drink, whatever demise might befall me here was definitely not the way I wanted to go out. My silence was telling for her. I could see her tense up slightly more with each passing second. It's okay, Mew. You must not be thirsty. Why not take a seat and rest for a while? I just need to check up something real quick. She said this before quickly scurrying to the door in the corner of the room, which I can only assume led into the kitchen. Are you sure you don't want anything, Mew? Anything at all? The potential of poisoning, drugging, or doing worse to the drink greatly outweighed my first. Better safe than sorry. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, just let me know if you change your mind, alright? I'm always here if you need anything, and I truly do mean anything at all. She smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was admittedly strange to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to having the feeling. I wasn't sure if I trusted it. Our conversation slowly melted into silence. I should probably think of something to say. Okay, here's another one that might change the story. Why do you live out here all alone? Oh, one thing led to another, and an opportunity came up I couldn't refuse. You could feel the loneliness through her words. You could feel the loneliness through her words alone. It was pitiful. She didn't exactly answer my question fully, though. I was itching to know more. Truthfully, I don't like being by myself at all. It gets quite quiet out here. What opportunity? Why, my bakery, of course. What else would it be? Huh. That's another thing that I've been curious to ask about. Just why exactly did you choose to build a bakery here? It doesn't seem like it attracts many people, especially with all the rumors about the forest. Poor decision, if you ask my opinion. My questions came spilling out of my mouth, along with my internal thoughts. Every time I had hoped to clear up some suspicion, I was always brought back to more questions. This time I wanted answers. You do know about the legends of these forests, correct? It would be shocking if you didn't know. What legends? I don't know what you're talking about. Either you're a liar or you're just incredibly stupid. Oh my god, why do you have to be so mean about this? I mean, she might be a drugging, murdering witch, but at least we can do is be nice to the witch! I didn't believe Strawberry for a second. How could she not know the rumors? Anyone who lives around near these woods hears about them, and even in passing jokes. It's especially shocking for this self-proclaimed witch to not know the urban legend about the witch who lived deep in the woods. Surely someone must have told her, right? I guess I would be the one that has to. There are many, many stories surrounding this forest. Too many to count. However, there's 2 rumors I think you should know, if you really insist on being ignorant. Strawberry sat there silently as I continued to tell her the urban legends. The first one is about the supposed witch that lives in the depths of these forests. Legend states that she has the power to bring anyone's deepest desires into reality. I sound like a crazy person right now. The witch's eyes lit up for a second at the mention of that story. It was familiar to her. The second one says that anyone who becomes lost in these woods is destined to die. Well, that's just silly. I've gotten lost in these woods plenty of times, and I'm okay. You also got lost, and here you are, still standing. Well, of course, I don't believe in that one. However, a lot of people do. It just seems suspicious that you haven't heard, but choose to build a bakery here. I really haven't heard of that, but the first one, I think that might be about me. Although I'm not exactly good at granting wishes yet. I'm still learning. So it was her after all. I thought you might be. The conversation got awkwardly quiet once more. I'm not eating this thing again. I am not gonna burn alive again. Accept the gift. It is adorable anyway. I love it. And it says wah. It says wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. Oh, it's so cute. I want a real life plushie like this now. I need this. Give me this. Am I gonna run out again on her? No, I hate seeing the bunny sad. I don't want to see the Wawa bunny sad. It's so cute. I like the Wawa bunny. It's so cute. Yeah, it's the same ending. Ah! Okay, I'll try the strawberry milk one since I don't have the other one anyway. Strawberry milk. I'll have some strawberry milk. Honestly, strawberry milk always held some sort of nostalgia for me. I can't quite remember last time I had it though. Suppose today is just as good as a day as any to indulge in an old treat. Yes, of course. Go make yourself comfy, Mew. I'll be right back. Here you go. You must be thirsty. No, don't tell her she's stupid. I hate when you say that. Don't say that to somebody. Oh my god. It's very strange. They're just plain freaky. It seemed deceptively cutesy, and something about this whole situation just wasn't sitting right in my stomach. Maybe this was all a bad dream. It would explain the fantastical setting. No, the pain in my legs and head solidified the fact that this wasn't a dream. Just what was going on here? It's very strange, I said out loud, mostly in a response to the situation. This made Strawberry frown. Obviously, she was hoping for more of a pleased answer. I don't feel bad. Even if he didn't work hard on all this strawberry witch gimmick, she started to freak me out. Doubts in my head began surfacing about the trustworthiness of this girl. That's okay. Everyone has different tastes, I suppose. She tried to answer politely, but I could tell from her shaky voice my words hurt. Oh, now my only option is to eat it. Bro, I guess I'll go with it. Yay! Burning alive. Woo, woo, woo! Burning alive. Burning alive. Uh-oh! Strawberry Witch killed me again! I don't know how to get the other endings, guys. That's just something that's not gonna happen in this video. Ending 2 and 3, out the door. Can't get it. I'm sorry. I don't think I tried everything. I mean, obviously I didn't try everything, because if I did, I would have gotten all the endings. But I don't know what else to try at this point, so I'm just gonna leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think I said all I need to say already about the game, so thank you guys so much. We are so close to 300 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. It's like, it's crazy to me. Anybody would watch any of my videos, so I really, really thank you. Thank you so much. All of this is because of you guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.